रत्नैकल्पितमासनं हिमजलैः स्नानं च दिव्याम्बरम् नानारत्नविभूषितं मृगमदा मोदाङ्कितं चन्दनम् जाती चम्पकबिल्वपत्ररचितं पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देवदयानिधे पशुपते हृत्कल्पितं गृह्यताम् सौवर्णे नवरत्नखण्डरचिते पात्रे घृतं पायसम् भक्ष्यं पञ्चविधं पयोदधियुतं रम्भाफलं पानकम् शाकानामयुतं जलं रुचिकरं कर्पूरखण्डोज्ज्वलम् ताम्बूलं मनसा मया विरचितं भक्त्या प्रभो स्वीकुरु। ओम श्रीमात्रे नमः। हरिः ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। हरिः ओम everybody. We are doing Shivananda Lahari. This one is written by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. This one has 100 shlokas. Today we are entering into 49th shloka, almost getting halfway, 49th. So this is what we are going to see. Before we enter the shloka, as Shankaracharya ji prescribed, we are going to see the analogy or metaphor or example, whatever word you want to use, you can use it. Gives a beautiful metaphor for us, for our mind to connect. All the shlokas, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is giving each shloka different analogies. So this shloka, we are seeing the Bhakti Latika. Bhakti means devotion towards Hara. Hara means Hara Hara Mahadeva, Shiva Bhagavan. That how do we, what is Bhakti? How do we improve Bhakti? Where does it start? How is it going to grow? These are the questions in our background we should have. Of course, we all have devotion, no doubt. Otherwise, we won't be attending or I won't be speaking also. We all have devotion towards the Lord, God or Ishta Devata. It could be Shakti, Ammavaru. Now Varahi Navaratri is starting, or Karnaji mentioned. Ashadha Navaratris, Pajyami to Navami. We have done Varahi Katha lectures. Varahi depend on the Varahi Navaratris, I think last year or 2 years ago. And successfully by Varahi Devata's grace we completed. And that is Shakti Upasana. And Shiva Upasana or Sri Rama Upasana or Sri Krishna Upasana. All that is Bhakti. Everything is Bhakti. Of course, we are all devotees. But how do we increase? Am I a devotee? What are the significance? What are the qualities am I having? How does it start? How does it expand? How can I improve in my Bhakti, in my devotion? That's what this shloka talks about. This is the halfway shloka, very, very important shloka, because next 50 and 51 shlokas, we are going to enter into Jyotirlingam. That is Sri Shaila Mallikarjuna Brahmarambika Darshanam is going to happen in 50 and 51 shlokas. That is why before we enter, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji talking about Bhakti. So that's what we are going to see. Where does it start? Now that analogy, let me chant the shloka and give the analogy, day-to-day example, and then we'll analyze the shloka. Now, 49th shloka. Anandamruta purita haripadam bhojala valodhyata स्थैर्योपघ्नमुपेत्य भक्तिलतिका शाखोपशाखान्विता. उच्चैर्मानसकायमानपटलीम् आक्रम्य निष्कल्मषा नित्याभीष्टफलप्रदा भवतु मे सत्कर्म संवर्धिता. All the questions, bhakti, what is devotion, what is bhakti, where is bhakti, ekkada ela pudutundi, ela vistaristundi, how is it going to grow, all that is explained in this shloka. Now the analogy, especially this is very good time now. Summer season, gardening season, people are outside and doing the vegetable garden or flower garden, whatever it is. Let us see. First, what do? We put the flower bed or vegetable garden, make it a bed. And then slowly, it will start, the small saplings will come, slowly, it will grow like a creeper. And then for that creeper, what do we need? We put the stick as a support to hold on to, or that stick, that creeper will go around on the stick. And then the creeper to grow, we put lattice, pandiri. Telugu we call pandiri. And then that will grow very well. And then that bhakti latika, that creeper will have shakha, upashakha, branches and sub-branches. On that branches and sub-branches, we get flowers, and then those flowers will become like a fruit. All that bhavatu me, all that will happen in my life garden. This life is like a garden, like a vegetable garden or flower garden. This life itself, Bhagavan gave this life. This life is garden. In that garden, may this bhakti, devotion, may it grow. Bhavatu me. May I have the devotion. May that devotion will have the, in my life of that bhakti, devotion garden, that devotion will take up branches and sub-branches. May it happen, O Lord Shiva. So this is the background we need to keep. And then now we have to enter into this shloka. Where is this bhakti latika? Where does this padu, that flower bed, that is we call in Telugu padu, that flower bed or vegetable garden bed. Now, bhakti latika, shakhopa shakhanvita. Bhakti, devotion, latika means creeper. Then becomes like a shakha, upashakha. Shakha means branches, upashakha means sub-branches. So many varieties of devotion. Navavidha bhakti, 9 types of bhaktis, all of them. We are going to see some of them. So many branches are there. Dvaita bhakti, Visishta Dvaita bhakti, even Advaita, non-duality is also a bhakti. Advaita bhakti, so many things, so many are mentioned in our scripture. So that is why this bhakti laktika shakha upashakhanvita. And then what is this? Hara padambhojala valodhyata. What is that padu? Padu means that support or that bed, flower bed. What is that bed? Where we keep all the dirt and put all the roots inside, and that latika, that bhakti, that tree, that creeper will grow very well. That is nothing but hara padambhojala valodhyata. That padu, that bed is hara padambhoja, lotus feet of Lord Shiva. Hara hara Mahadeva, hara hara Mahadeva, hara hara Mahadeva. Nothing but, that padu is nothing but Shiva Bhagavan's lotus feet of Shiva Bhagavan. Hara padambhoja. That is the padu. On that padu, that flower bed, this bhakti latika shakhopa shakhanvita, the devotion creeper grows very well and then becomes branches and sub-branches. And now, to grow, what do we need to do? Outside plant and flowers, fruits, all that to grow, what we do? We pour water and we put some fertilizers. And then we say organic. All these will be organic only, without any pesticides or anything. So this is why, what is that water? Anandamruta Purita. Ananda Amruta Purita. That is the water we are going to pour. Through the bhakti, we get santosham, the bliss, happiness. That is Anandam. The devotion, we feel happy. That happiness we are pouring as a water. As the creeper needs water, then it will grow. Same way, the devotee will experience that Ananda Amruta Purita. Amruta means it is a nectar. It is not decaying. It is Shashvat Anandam, Nityanandam. That is what Anandamruta Purita, where Harapadam Bhojalavanodyata. On the devotion towards this Harapadam Bhoja, means lotus feet of Lord Shiva. And then now we saw that creeper needs a stick as a support. Then that creeper will grow very well. It needs water. We saw water. And now Sthairyopagnamupetya. That stick is nothing but Sthairiam. Sthairiam means fortitude. Sthiratvam. Nilakada. Sthairiopagna means divine love is like a creeper and filled with the nectar of joy. And then this Sthairiopam means the fortitude, Sthiratvam, Dhairyam, without wavering, keeps on moving in our path. Like Swami Chinmayananda, our Gurudev says, keep walking, path will unfold. Just keep walking, keep doing devotion, keep doing love for God, keep attending satsangas. So then this will develop the dhairyam, sthairiam, fortitude. I am okay. I am traveling in this path. God is there for me to take care of. Samshayatma vinashyati. Never doubt. Am I progressing? People have the questions. Am I progressing? How do I know? Am I progressing? Luckily, you never asked me that question. See, some people will ask that question. How do I know? Am I doing the right thing? See, bhakti means it should never have the fear. You always do the right thing. Because Bhagavan guiding light is Bhagavan. Goal is Bhagavan. See, there is no fear in that. Never doubt or never fear. People have so many fears. Do I do this way, by east or west, south or north? Which way I should sit? How many wicks I should light? Is it a lamp? What kind of lamps? What kind of oil? Should I use mastic or lighter? Whatever, small or big doubts. So many doubts. Samshayatma vinashyati. Never doubt. Because our goal is nothing but Lord Bhagavan, Lord Paramashiva, Harapada Padam Bhoja. That's what our goal. Nothing can be obtained without the Lord Shiva's grace. Nothing can be obtained. And nothing greater than Bhagavan Shiva's grace. And that should be our goal. Because that is what our goal in this bhakti, devotion. So there is no place for fear. That is why fearlessness. That is the Daivi Sampatti. Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhihi Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitihi Danam Damascha Yajnascha Svajayastapa Arjavam. Arjavam, straightforwardness. Manasa Vacha Karmana. It will come now. It will come. We will see, analyze all these points. All this straightforwardness, that is called Arjavam. Straightforwardness. And then fearlessness. 16th chapter, Bhagavan says in the first shloka, wealth of divine qualities. Daiva Asura Sampatti. First 3 shlokas for wealth for divinity, the devotion, fearlessness. So that is why Sthiryam is our stick. Like how the creeper needs a stick, here. That is why this is both are going parallel. Each shloka, both of them are going parallel. Known to unknown. That is how our scripture says. In Shankaracharya, Bhagavan is expert in that. Whatever known examples, known, Bhagavan gives as examples. Every text, including Viveka Chudamani, or including Brahma Sutra Bhashyas, or Chandogya Upanishad Bhashyam. You are all listening to Chandogya Upanishad now from my husband Subramanyam ji. So that's why everywhere all the examples are simple day-to-day examples. So that way mind can connect to them. Mind will stay in this path. Mind will never doubt. And mind will develop that sthiryam, means dhruti, fortitude. So now then we develop the bhakti latika. That bhakti means devotion. That creeper will go and become bhakti latika shakopashakhanvita. That creeper will go branches and sub-branches. All those branches and sub-branches, we will look into it. But now let us see more. Remember, the background is, where is the bhakti? What is the bhakti? How am I going to grow in this bhakti? And how is it going to expand? All these are all going to talk in this, elaborate in this shloka. And all this is going to take us to Tattvam, towards our essential nature, which is consciousness or Brahman or self or Chaitanyam or Shiva, you can say auspiciousness. So that's what we are seeing. And now, what is that pandiri, that lattice? That is Uchchairmanasa Kayamana Patalim Akramya Nishkalmasha. Always this pandiri, the lattice, whatever we make it, it is always on the top. So that way the creeper can go to the top and then it spreads through everywhere. And then we get the flowers and the fruits. That way the flowers and fruits will not get infected. That is called Nishkalmasha. There no infections are, we call in Telugu Chida Purugu. Leaves will get it, and then flowers will have it and fruits will have it. That way we say we are not getting the crop this year. Somehow my vegetable garden is not doing well this year. We say that. In the same way, here also we have to make this pandiri, this on the top of our mind. Means, like, let us say, Jaya Hanumana Jnana Gunasagara Jaya Kapishati Huloka Bujagara. In Hanuman Chalisa, Tulsidas says, what is that Jaya? Victory. Hanumanji, victory. Does Hanumanji need victory? He's always victorious. He kept Rama Bhagavan in his heart. Then what is that Jaya, victory? For us, what is that? Kamuda, Ramuda. Kamuda means Manmatha, desires. Are we keeping desires is our priority, or Rama Bhagavan, Sri Rama Bhagavan, Sri Sita Rama Lakshmana Sahita Bharata Shatrughna Sahita Rama Bhagavan as our goal? That is why Ramuda Kamuda. That is the question we need to ask. If we keep Sri Rama Bhagavan on the top, that is Jayam. That is the victory. That is what our goal. Here we can keep Shiva Padam Bhojala, Hara Padam Bhojala Balanvita. Hara Padam, lotus feet of Lord Shiva, should be on the top. That is why that Pandiri should be on the top. Uchchair Manasa Kayamana Patalim, Akramya Nishkalmasha. Manasa Kayamana Patalim means Trikarana Shuddhiga. Trikarana Suddhi. 3 means English 3, Sanskritam 3 is same. Number 3. What is the 3? Sharira, Vak, Manas. Trikarana Suddhi. Karana means instruments. Bhagavan has given these 3 instruments. Sharira means body. Vak means speech. Manasa means mind. All of them should be in alignment, Rujutvam. And then they should be, all of them have to have same goal. Trikarana Shuddhi. All of them have to be purified. That is why Uchchair Manasa Kayamana Patalim Akramya Nishkalmasha. Then all the leaves or the fruits or the flowers will not get any Chida Purgu. It will not become any infection. Nishkalmasha. All the sins and sinful tendencies will be destroyed. They get destroyed. Mind becomes pure. Purified mind is called Hrudayam. That is why Hrut Padmam it is called. Hrut Pundarikam, lotus of our heart. Heart center, Anahata Chakram, according to Yoga Bhasha. This is where our heart is. That's what even the Narayana Suktam talks about. Pratikoshakam, anyway, that I'm not entering into that. It is a top of our, exactly the number is also given. Top of our belly button and then kantam, below of our kantam. That is where this heart is. Not the lub dub, wherever it is called. Dub means money. It says lub dub, where the doctor will put the stethoscope and check our heartbeat. It will say lub dub means dabbu in Telugu we call money. Goes after money, name, fame, all that. That is not the heart. Spiritual, our spirituality or our scriptures talk about it. It's little bit that lubdub heart, little bit right side. That is called heart center. According to Yoga Bhasha, it is called Anahata Chakram. This one has 12 petals with 1 lotus. That's how we can also meditate like that. 1 lotus, before it is lotus is bloomed, it is like this. When we meditate, do jhanam, develop bhakti, slowly it grows, it completely blooms. With the 12 petals, all the 12 petals, now Varahi Navaratri, we have to think about mother also. Mother is sitting, each mother, all the names are given. All of them are sitting on each petal and guiding us. And develop this Uchchair Manasa Kayamana Patalim. Vak Suddhi, Sharira Suddhi, Manasika Suddhi. Then the mental expansion will take place. Chitta Ekagrata, Chitta Nairmalyata. And then purification of mind and Vishalatvam of mind. Inclusive of everything. That is called Chitta Vaishalyata means. There is no like a restriction. There is nothing like obstructing. inclusive of everything. That is the greatness of our scriptures. Inclusive of everything, even Charvaka, even non-believers of God, everything they welcomed. They never said no to anything. That is the beauty of our Sanatana Dharma. All this Shankaracharya writes in Mandukya Upanishad, Bhashyam. Bhashyam means commentary. All the methods of devotion, all the methods of philosophy, everything they welcomed. Even non-believers also of God. Nastikulu. And then Charvakulu, who believes in the worldly things. And all of them, so many philosophies are there, so many schools of thoughts are there. That is the greatness. That how it came, Chitta Vishalata, because they expanded the horizon. They never kept the limitedness. They questioned, they observed the nature, they observed the world. The world became their laboratory, because rishis and munis, mahatmas, they are all scientists. They experimented everything and time tested results. The results they gave it as in shlokas, in Upanishads they gave it as a mantra format. Chandogya Upanishad, you are seeing Sadeva Saumya Idamagra Asit Vacharambanam Vikaro Namadheyam. All this, everything is Vikaram. Everything is anyway, all this name and all of them, fame, everything is only appearance. Only Sat is there in the beginning. Sat alone will stay. How do we know? Through bhakti alone we develop this jnanam. That's what you heard today in the lecture, Chandogya Upanishad, Adhyaropa Apapada. Even Sat is alone. It's far hard for us to understand or appreciate or to believe. Why? As soon as we open our eyes, we see the world. We see manyness. Bahusyam prajaye yeti. That Sat became many. So many things we see, so many objects we see, so many situations we encounter in our life. Life garden. All this will happen. But all this we understand through bhakti. That is what even Sati is Adhyaropa. Everything they say, this is how it became, this is how it was. There it says three things. Tejo Bannam, like that. Then all of them got mixed. Everything you will see anyway. And then all that Apavadam. Then nothing is there. Everything is appearance. Hulak. Hushkaki, they will say. Because that's what we'll talk about. To understand that we need bhakti, devotion to the Lord, prema, love for God. See here, let me give you an example. Let us say, for example, we all have love for our children, and now many of you have grandchildren. What do we have? What do we say? We have love for our children and grandchildren. What we do? We do not judge. We just do anything for them without asking. We can go anywhere, far away, anywhere. Even we do not have energy, we will do it. Not with husband and wife. Husband, we question or we say, okay, something or other. Even husband will say to wife, yes, let me think about it. Right? This is our experience. For our children, grandchildren, never. Even Swarupanandji, our head of our Chinmaya mission now, when he came to Dallas last year, he asked that question. And what happens if you ask the lady who comes first? Husband or children? And that question he asked for the group. And anonymously, without doubting, everybody said children, including husbands too. See, that is what love is. That love is nothing but bhakti, devotion. And how is it going to grow? So many schools of methods, we'll see all that bhakti, but now let us enter into this shloka. That what karma, how is it going to grow? Satkarma samvardhita. Satkarma, good deeds and good actions. Manasa vacha karmana. All that should be have it. Whatever we say, that should be doing like action, and that's what we should speak. Manasa vacha karmana, that is called rujitvam or javam, straightforwardness through satkarma. So many satkarmas are there: nobility, humility, sharing, and compassion. You all know. I don't need to give you the list. Even spreading the word about lectures, satsang, and recording, and posting the WhatsApp, and sharing with our friends, dear ones, are going to temples, and so many, doing the puja, all that is satkarma. And then vartita, through the satkarmas, good deeds, that bhakti, love for God will grow. Devotion towards the Lord will grow. When it grows very well, what happens? Nityabhishta phalaprada bhavatu me. All the nitya abhishta phalaprada. Nitya means shashvatam, eternal. Eternal abhishtam. What is that eternal abhishtam desire for the devotee is nothing but moksham, liberation. Release from this bondage of birth and death cycle. Release from the samsara. Means samsara is only our mind only. Release from our mind. Enter into our hrudayam, heart. Heart is filled with love. That's where we need to enter. We need to go. That's where Bhagavan is. Always available. Always welcoming us. Always he kept the doors open. We just have to enter, that's all. That is what called liberation. That is nitya shashvata abhishtam, means always we have to have that desire. And that is nothing but jnana phalam, samvit phalam, that is the fruit. Moksha phalam, that will given by hara padam bhojala valodhyata. Hara hara mahadeva, hara hara mahadeva, hara hara mahadeva. That hara, Shiva Bhagavan will give us that nityabhishtam, shashvata anandam, shashvata sukham, eternal bliss, sat chit anandam, existence, consciousness and bliss. That sadeva idamagra asit somya, that sat alone is there. That sat alone we experience. Even though we see the manyness, but that we'll be seeing, no doubt about it. Never think it's going to go. Even if we get liberation, even we develop bhakti towards Lord, that manyness we will see. Manyness we will see, experience. That manyness will go only at the death. That is why we should not pray for apavada of that manyness. Apavada, that should go, everything is destroyed. This process has to happen mentally, inward, not outside. Outside, everything will be there. Whether you get the moksham or not, everything will be the same. Husband will be the same, wife will be the same, relatives, family, everything will be the same, friends. But our attitude will shift. Our thought process will shift. We understand there is much more than this. We come to conclusion that there is much more beyond than this world. And then we realize there is much more happiness than these worldly things. That's what takes place. That is what called Nityabhishta Phalaprada Bhavatu Me. Prarthana should be always Bhavatu Me. May it be in my heart. Let it be in my heart. May to means to me. Bhavatu means may it happen. Let it happen, O Bhagavan. Hara Hara Mahadeva. Then our perception will change. All the things and beings will be there. Seeing with our third eye will open. Trinayana, the third eye. Jnana Chakshushu. That is called Manonetram, Jnana Netram. That is called third eye opening. Third eye chakra, again, yoga bhasha, it is called Agnya Chakram. Agnya Chakram means between the eyebrows. Third eye center. That's why we keep this every day. Remember, mother and father, Shiva and Parvati always stay in this is yoga para ardham, I am telling meaning. Sahasrara Chakram, crown Chakram. That is where on top of our head. It is very easy to do this meditation. And then that mother, we have to feel that mother's lotus feet are at my, coming there, from there, and at my Agnya Chakram, between my eyebrows. Then keep the tilakam. Tilaka dharana, or vibhuti dharana, or sindura dharana, or kunkuma dharana has to take place with men or women. Doesn't matter. Puman, Jiva, no distinction. Everything is Puman. Puri Shayanat, that Purushaha. This because in that Puri, Bhagavan is, indweller is Bhagavan. So that is why we are putting remembering that we are keeping this Tilaka Dharana. That is how our traditions and cultures developed. This is all in Bhakti philosophy. Bhakti talks about it. Then that Bhavatu Me, may let it be. All this Jnana Phalam, Salmit Phalam, may I have this, O Lord Shiva Bhagavan. This is what this shloka is talking about. Now let us chant the shloka and take the essence and let us analyze some points. So that way our Bhakti Latika will grow, Sambardhita. Because remember, how is it going to grow? Where does it start? How is it going to develop? Vistarana, expansion. All that points we'll discuss. Anandamruta Purita Harapadam Bhojala Valojata Harapadam Bhojala Valojata Sthairyopagnamupetya Bhakti Latika Shakopashakhanvita Vuchairmanasakayamana Patalim Akramya Nishkalmasha Nityabhishta Phalaprada Bhavatu Me Satkarma Samvardhita There is a creeper. Creeper is called Bhakti Latika. That Bhakti Latika has a support, substratum, that is nothing but Padu, is nothing but Hara Padam Bhojala Vala. Alavala means Padu. That support is Shiva Bhagavan's lotus feet of Shiva Bhagavan. And then that to grow that Bhakti creeper, we need to put the water, Anandam and Amrutam. Through the Bhakti, we develop the Santosham, that is Anandam, that is Amrutam. And then that to grow this Bhakti Latika, the devotional creeper of the devotion, to grow, we need the stick, that is nothing but Sthairyo Pagna Mupetya. Sthairya means fortitude, Dhairyam. That Upagna means that stick, Koya, Upagna. And then only this Bhakti Latika, devotional creeper, will grow as Shakho Pashakhan Vita, branches and sub-branches. And then to grow also, we need Vuchairmana Satkayamana Patalim. We need the Pandiri. We need that lattice that should be horizontal and vertical. You all know what I am talking about. Then it will spread very well. Then leaves will grow and slow spread. Everything, the Bhakti Latika, devotional creeper will grow all over in our mind. Then it becomes heart. There is no difference between Bhagavan and Bhakta. That much it will expand. And then Nitya Bhishta Phala Prada Bhavatu Me Satkarma Sambardhita. And top of it, we need to do Satkarmas, good deeds. Good deeds means charity, nobility, humility, non-violence. So many are there, you know the list. And then this should be done with Kaya Mana Patalim, means through Trikarana Shuddhi, means Vak, Sharira, Manasika. Sharira, Manasu, Vak. 3 instruments. And then we'll get Nitya Bhishta Phala Prada Bhavatu Me, that Shashvat Anandam, that my desire get fulfilled. That is nothing but moksha, liberation. And then may it be, oh Hara Hara Mahadeva, may you give that. Without your grace, nothing will be happening. Will not attain anything, will not get anything. We need that Shiva's grace. Shiva, Bhagavan should be our goal. Shiva Agnya lenide Chimaina Kuttalu. Without the Lord's grace, we cannot achieve anything, we cannot obtain anything. We have to keep him as our goal. Then they will achieve anything and everything. That is called Anandam and Amrutam, Santosham and Tushti, contentment and happiness. That is, may I have this in my life garden of life. That is in my heart. May it happen. Oh Lord Shiva. That is what the shloka. That is why in the shloka format, Bhagavan is taking us to Tattvam, towards our essential nature. Our essential nature is Satchit Anandam, existence, consciousness, and bliss. But we are preoccupied with our own thoughts, own things, own everything, and we do not realize that. That is why we need this satsang. So that is why all this, how do we do all this Satkarma Sambardhita? That is the question. How do I expand? For expansion, so many tips are given in our scriptures. And then let us see, even Bhagavan, even Ramana Maharshi says, Ishvararpitam Nechaya Krutam Chitta Shodhakam Mukti Sadhakam. All the pointers we are seeing. All the actions, Ishvararpitam, offer it to Bhagavan, offer it to higher. Do all the service. Na ichchaya krutam. There should not be any selfish motive. I should get name and fame. I should become popular. My intention is nothing. I don't have any intention. Your intention is my intention, Bhagavan. Your order is my order. I do not have anything. That's how we need to act. Because we need to do the service. Everything is Bhagavan service only. Everything is Bhagavan only. And then next one. Kaya Vangmana Karyamuttamam Pujanam Japas Chintanam Kramat Trikarana Shuddhi Uchairmanasa Kayamana Patalim. How do I develop that? Trikarana Shuddhi, Sharira Vak Manaha. Kaya means through body we do puja. Vak we do mantra japam. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Like that, vak. And then manasa, dhyanam. Do the dhyanam. Shiva Katha, Shiva Leela, Shiva Namam, Shiva Charita, and Shiva Puranam, Shiva Kalyanam. All of them. Just thinking about Shiva's glories. That is what? Vuchairmanasa Kayamana Patalim Trikarana Shuddhi. And then puja also, Bahi Puja, Antah Puja, outside puja. So puja is also again so many types. Pancha Puja, Shodashopachara Puja. Pancha Puja means 5 steps. At least if we are busy, 5 steps, because all the body is made out of 5 elements. Akasham, Vayuvu, Agni, Janam and Prudhivi. All of them. That is why Lam Prudhvi Tatvatmikayai Gandham Parikalpayami. Ham Akasha Tatvatmikayai Pushpam Parikalpayami. Yam Vayu Tatvatmikayai Dhupam Parikalpayami. Ram Agni Tatvatmikayai Deepam Parikalpayami. Vam Naivedyam Amrita Tatvatmikayai Naivedyam Samarpayami. Sam Sarvatattvatmikayai Atma Samarpanam Samarpayami. Atma Samarpanam Nivedayami. Atma Samarpanam. See now, Naivedyam. All this Dhupam, Deepam, Naivedyam, and then Gandham, and then Pushpam, offering. All this for Pancha Puja. That is for the purification of Shariram. Means like that is the simplest way. This is all given in our scriptures. If we have time and energy, we can do Shodashopachara Puja. 16 steps. Dhyanam, there is a method. Dhyanam, first all pervading God, everywhere He is there. We have to meditate and inviting Him, Avahanam, to this picture or that emblem or that pratika, whatever it is, Shiva or Sri Rama or Mother Shakti, Durga Devi, Parvati Devi or Gauri Puja, like that, so many Shakti also, so many many folds, so many Aradhana, Shodashopachara, 16 steps, Avahanam, Argyam, Padyam, Achamanam, and then Snanam, that's where we do. For Lord Shiva, we chant Rudrabhishekam, Namakam Chamakam, like Kalagni Rudraya, Trikagni Kalaya, Kalagni Rudraya, like that we can chant. And then Narayana, Vishnu Bhagavan, we do Purusha Suktam, like that, Tacham Yora Bruni Mahe, like that. Or Sri Suktam for any Amma, Mother, Durga, Lakshmi, Parvati, Gauri, whatever. Durga Devi, Durga Suktam is there. Or Lakshmi Devi, Sri Suktam, like that. So many ways we can chant. Or simple shloka we can do. That is Shodashopachara Puja. This is Bahi Puja, Bahya Puja. Has Pancha Puja and Shodasha Puja outside. And then Antah Puja. That is why even Shankaracharya has written for Shiva Bhagavan. So nicely we had it today for our chanting, Prarthana, Shiva Manasa Puja. Offering everything mentally, inside, just everything. Best thing we can offer, because we don't need to spend any material or money. We cannot bring diamond necklace or diamond kiritam for Bhagavati or Bhagavan. But mental puja, we can do it. Manasika puja. We can offer the best saree, best of everything. everything we can do. That is the beauty of this Manasika Puja. Even Shankaracharya has written that Shiva Bhagavan's Manasa Puja. Like that, puja has so many methods. I'm just giving you the tips, whatever our scriptures has given. Nothing is mine. Everything scriptures are giving. I'm just sharing this. That's all. So that is why we'll do all this Kaya Manasa Dhyanam. And then then we will enter into this devotion. How do we increase? That's not the question. What do we need to do? Narada Bhakti Sutra, Bhagavan Narada Maharshi gives so many pointers. And if we develop the bhakti, whatever happens, the results are also given. So that is the beauty here. See, and then let us see what each Maharshis are talking about. It's interesting. Their perspective, what is the devotion, what is the bhakti means. Each Mahatmas are saying. Parasharya means Vyasa Bhagavan's. What he's talking about bhakti is Puja Dishvanuraga iti Parasharyaha. Developing the interest in the puja, that is called bhakti, that is called devotion. That is what Parasharya means Veda Vyasa Maharshi is saying. Because Guru Purnima is coming, we are thinking about it. That Guru Purnima day, we will enter into Sri Shaila Mallikarjuna Brahmarambika Devi. That is why we are preparing for Guru Purnima, preparing for Jyotirlingam. That's why I am taking up this shloka elaborately. 49 shloka, very, very important. We can write a big essay on this. Through bhakti alone, we are entering into Jyotirlingam. Shivalingitam, Mallikarjuna Mahalingam, Jyotirlingam, we can enter into there. So that's why Shiva there, Alingitam, Mother Parvati is doing the hugging him. Alingitam, Shivalingitam, Shiva may there means Parvati Mata. Mallikarjuna Lingam, that Mallikarjuna Brahmarambika Darshanam is going to happen on Guru Purnima. For us, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji is giving us 50 and 51 shlokas, most important. All of them, Sri Shaila Mallikarjuna, Jyotirlingam, where we'll be entering. We are preparing for that. And then Shandilya, what Maharshi, he's saying, Atmarati Avirodhi Na iti. Means whatever we, Atmarati means enjoying within ourselves. Atma Rama. Atma Rama Nandaramana. We sing the bhajan. And then whatever obstructing that Atmarati, whatever is blocking that Atmarati, that is should be Virodha, do not entertain or encourage. Always we have to have Atmarati. That is what Shandilya Maharshi is saying. Garga Maharshi is the one who gave the naming ceremony to Sri Krishna Bhagavan and Balarama. Garga Muni. That's where naming ceremony. We see it in Bhagavatam. That's why he says, Kadadi Shviti Gargaha. Bhagavat Kadha. Develop the interest in Bhagavatam. That is why so many people listen to Bhagavatam so many times, unlimited times. So that's why Katha, Bhagavat Katha, develop that interest. That is what bhakti means. And then now, let us see what is Narada is saying. Naradastu tadarpita akhilacharata tadvismarane parama vyakulateti. Always mind should be offered, all the action should be offered to Bhagavan. Ishwararpitam. Tad vismarane. Whenever we leave Bhagavan, whenever we not think about Bhagavan, then what happens? That is Vyakulata. Disturbance will come. Even many of you are saying, if you do not became like a part and parcel of our life, all the chanting classes every day at the same time, so many we are learning chanting, all of us together traveling in this journey, we all miss that. Vyakulata comes. disturbance comes, we do not have this, because we are all programmed. Good way this programming took place by Harapadam Bhojala Anvita. But the lotus feet of Hara, Lord Shiva. So that Tadvismarane Parama Vyakulata, disturbance comes to the mind whenever we forget Lord Bhagavan, Lord Shiva. All these are all, see that so many tips are given. The thoughts, each individual thoughts, everything is bhakti. That is why Deepa Bhakti. Some people like to lit the lamps. Ekaharati, Panchaharati, Nakshatraharati. They love to see all the lighting the lamps. They enjoy and light so many lamps all over that Bhagavan picture or idol. And then Pushpa, so many people decorate with a lot of flowers. That is Pushpa Bhakti, Deepa Bhakti, Kirtana Bhakti. Some people will be chanting loudly, singing glories, stotras, Tyagaraja Kirtana, and then Annamacharya Kirtana, Ramadasa Kirtana, Mirabai, so many Kirtanas. And Mauna Dhyanam, some people just sit in the Maunam, just simple, just close their eyes, sit in the silence. That's what we'll do whenever we go to this Sadguru Ashramam. Recently we happened to visit. There is a inside Agni place, so many places are there inside. You just sit there and then silence. That's all they recommend, nothing else. So that's what the Coimbatore Sadguru's Ashramam. So this, and that is Jnana Bhakti, Seva Sakti, Kantamandi Seva Bhakti, service. They love to do service. They cannot sit at one place always. What can I do? What can I do? Should I spread the pamphlets or whatever, or arrange the mic or record or whatever it is? Seva, service. Naivedya Bhakti. Some people love to cook and offer to the Lord. So many Naivedyas. We see it everywhere. Puri Jagannatha temple, so many prasadas. All this Alankara Bhakti. Some people love to decorate Bhagavan, Bhagavati. Everything is Bhakti. Everything is inclusive. That is the beauty. And then so many like this, so a lot of pointers are given. Satu asmin parama prema rupa. Bhakti, what is bhakti? Parama prema rupa. Supreme love towards this bhakti. Asmin means Bhagavan, Bhagavati. Developing the supreme devotion towards the Lord. That is what Narada Bhakti Sutra says. Narada says. Like Braja Gopikanam, like Gopikas, how they really did everything. Like this, so many pointers are Amruta Swarupacha, like this Anandamruta Purita. So this is what so many pointers are given in our scriptures. Some of them are shared with you, and slowly we will see more pointers. And then what happens if I do not have this? Develop the bhakti. Kenopanishad says, Iha cheta vedi mahati vinashtihi. If you do not know right now, if you do not understand right here, right now, mahati vinashtihi, great loss. You will have great loss. You are missing this human birth, human purpose, the purpose of human life. Mahati vinashtihi, ihachet avedi. If you do not know right here, right now. That's what I was ihaiva. Bhagavan Shankaracharya always write in his commentary, in his bhashyam, ihaiva, right here, right now, you can achieve this, go for it. That's what Bhagavan, that is what Nityabhishta Phalaprada Bhavatu me. May that Hara Mahadeva give us that liberation, that Jnana Phalam, Sambit Phalam to all of us. May all of us achieve and attain ihaiva, here alone, this Sambit Phalam, with that Shiva's grace. I'm going to conclude. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om, everybody.
Hari Om. Namaskar.